Kalimdor. The land and I are one. It shall be done. As sleep dulls my senses. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Something is amiss. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. What threatens these lands? The land and I are one. It shall be done. For Fala Nordora. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
What threatens these lands? The land and I are one.
Hello there!
As sleep dulls my senses. For Kalimdor. Anudora.
Press the attack!
It shall be done. What threatens these lands? Anudora. Something is amiss. It shall be done. What threatens these lands? Ashtherodanador. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. Torfala Nordora. For Kalimdor.
Let the killing bloom. Dewaniwanga.
Miss. Anudora.
Who do you want to kill?
As sleep dulls my senses. Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador. The land and I are one. Something.
Let the killing begin.
Our warriors have engaged
The
the
land
enemy.
and I are one. Anudora.
I'd love to.
What threatens these lands? As sleep dulled my senses. It shall be done. Something is amiss. Anudora. For Kalimdor.
How dare you!
Ashtherodanador. Anudora. Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands? Ashtherodanador. Anudora. For Kalimdor. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. It shall be done. As sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. What threatens these lands? For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. Something is amiss. For Kalimdor.
You want axe?
Anudora. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. What threatens these lands? Something is amiss. For Kalimdor. Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. It shall be done. The land and I are one. Anudora.
An allied champion has fallen.
Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Anudora. Something is amiss.
Welcome to our village.
It threatens these lands. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. As sleep dulls my senses. What threatens these lands? For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. For Kalimdor. Anudora. Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador. What threatens these lands? For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. Has sleep dulled my senses? The land and I are one. It shall be done. Anudora. What threatens these lands? Ashtherodanador.
Your mana
Is amiss. For Kalimdor. Anudora. The land and I are one. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ashtherodanador.
Your
Anudora.
mana is depleted.
What threatens these lands?
Our champion has fallen.
Ichuta. Dewani Wanga. Do you want axe? I'd love to. Dewani Wanga.
Sleep dulled my senses? What threatens?
Who'd you wanna kill? I do. What you want? Dewani
Our
Wanga.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Who'd you wanna kill?
Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Anudora. Anodorini Talar.
An allied champion has fallen.
It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done. Anudora. Is amiss. Ashtherodanador.
Let the kill begin.
Threatens these lands. Something is amiss.
Ichuta.
Threatens these lands. Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor. It shall be done. The land and I are one. Something is amiss. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. For Kalimdor. What threatens these lands? Ashtherodanador. Anudora. Has sleep dulled my senses.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
What threatens these lands? It shall be. Anudora. Something is amiss. Has sleep dulled my senses?
An allied champion has fallen.
Yes.
Your man
Has
is
sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodanador. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. The land and I are one. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Anudora. Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor. The land and I are one. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador.
Let the killing begin.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I'd love to.
What threatens these lands? Anudora. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora. For Kalimdor.
An allied champion has
It shall
fallen.
be done. For Kalimdor.
An allied champion has fallen.
It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador.
Torfala
Our
Nordora.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Anudora. It shall be done. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Anudora. Threatens these lands. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor.
An allied champion has fallen.
Anudora. Ashtherodanador.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss. What threatens these lands?
Let the killing begin.
Something is amiss. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Anudora. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. The land and I are one. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done. Threatens these lands. For Kalimdor. Anudora. Something is amiss. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. What threatens these lands? It shall be done.
Pathetic wretches.
Our warriors have engaged.
Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. It shall be done. Anudora.
Press the attack.
The land.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
For Kalimdor.
Pathetic wretches. Torfala Nordora.
Ashtherodanador. Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora. It
An
shall be
allied
done.
champion has fallen. Our champion has fallen. Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Your mana is depleted.
Let the killing begin. Let the killing begin.
Your mana is depleted. An allied champion is fallen.
What threatens these lands? Anudora. It shall be done. The land and I are one. For Kalimdor. Has sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodonador. It shall be done. Ashtherodonador.
An allied champion is
Kalimdor.
fallen.
It shall be done. For Anudor. What threatens the
Pathetic wretches.
Ashtherodonador. For Falanodora. For Kalimdor. It shall be done. The land and I are one. Anudora. Ashtherodonador. Has sleep dulled my senses?
Do you want axe?
What threatens these lands? Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands? Anudora. Ashtherodonador. Something is amiss. It shall be done. Ashtherodonador. Anudora.
Your mana is depleted.
What threatens these lands? Something is amiss. The land and I are one. It shall be done. Anudora.
Pathetic wretches.
It shall be done. Anudora. Ashtherodonador. It shall be done.
An allied
Anudora.
champion has fallen.
For Kalimdor. Anudora. Ashtherodonador. It shall be done. Anudora. Ashtherodonador. Anudora. It shall be done. Anudora. What threatens these lands? Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done. Anudora.
Anodori Tala.
Triple kill!
It shall be done. Anudora. What threatens these lands? Something is amiss. For Kalimdor. Anudora. What threatens these lands? The land and I are one. Ashtherodonador. It shall be done. Anudora. Something is amiss. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. It shall be done. For Falanodora. Ashtherodonador.
How dare you?
It shall be done. Anudora. Threatens these lands. For Kalimdor. It shall be done. Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora. Threatens. Ashtherodonador. It shall be done. Ashtherodonador. It shall be done. Anudora. Has sleep dulled my senses? For
An
Kalimdor.
allied champion has fallen.
The land and I are one. It shall be done. Has sleep dulled my senses? Something. Hush, the land and I. Something is amiss. Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora. Hush, the It shall be done. Anudora. It shall be done. Something is amiss. The land and I are one. What threatens these lands?
Press the attack!
For Callum. It shall be done. The land and I are one. Hush, it shall be done. Anudora. For Callum. It shall be done. For Kalimdor.
Your man
Threatens these lands. It shall be done. Has sleep dulled my senses?
I'd love to.
Anudora. Hush,
An allied champion has fallen.
Dewaniwanga.
Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands? Has sleep dulled my senses? The land and I are one. For Kalimdor. Anudora. Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done. Threatens these lands. Anudora. Something is amiss. The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor. Hush, something is amiss. What threatens these lands? Anudora. Has dulled my senses? Something is amiss. What threatens these lands? It shall be done. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. It shall be done.
Our champion has fallen.
Do you want axe?
Your man
Has sleep dulled my senses? The land and I are one. Something. The land and I are one. Double kill! Fala Nordora. Rodanador. Something is amiss. Land and I. Has sleep
Allied
I moved
champion
on.
has fallen.
For Calum.